I'm sure you would agree it's been quite a tough year for most South Africans. The cost of living is skyrocketing while unemployment remains at record levels. As civil society groups have long been advocating for a fundamental change to economic and social welfare. Now, eNCA's senior journalist, that's Aviwe Mtila, finds out what they want addressed in the State of the Nation address.
We have big challenges as a country. There's nothing that they can change.
As domestic workers, we are neglected and ignored.
The real state of the nation is a dire one.
A grim picture of the nation painted by civil society and trade unions. 2 days ahead of the State of the Nation address, they protested in Auckland Park with demands they want addressed by the President on Thursday. One of them is that the basic income grant be increased from 350 Rand to 1,500 Rand, and while many question the affordability of this, some feel they have the answer.
The $1 million answer to that is tax the rich. And by us saying that tax the rich, we mean cooperatives of private companies. Those are the people that should be taxed so that we can get the 1.5 basic income grant that we want. We are saying to the president and his MPs or his cronies, make sure that you implement the 1.5 basic income grant in South Africa now, because this actually means 50 Rand per day. I mean, no one can survive on 50 Rand per day.
It's still not something that people can live on. But to be honest, 1,500 to somebody who's not working, to a person who has lost job, a person who does not have any income, it's something is better than nothing. Unlike this 350, I don't know what is it, 350. Who can live on a 350?
The president of mining union, AMCU, is also here. Joseph Matunjwa has no expectation of anything changing in the mining industry, where he says inequality has long been rife.
Show me any community that has been developed by this mine. Nothing. They are just here to steal and destroy and kill. As the book in the book of John chapter 10 verse 10, the intention of the thief is to steal and destroy and kill. This is what they are doing. All over South Africa, look where these minings are mining. There is no development around the community. We are shipping out, all the minerals of this country because there is no beneficiation, there is no industrialization. If we can come up with big factories for industrialization and beneficiation, we can address this unemployment. And furthermore, if we can have a curriculum that talks to the minerals that we are mining, we can create more jobs. But we've got an education that does not have any relation with the minerals that we are mining.
Higher education too has its pleas ahead of the State of the Nation address.
There's been promises that were never kept by the president himself. So we want to emphasize the need for keeping promise first. But secondly, what is very fundamental is that the workers in the education sector, for example, academics are one of the lowest earning. And we expect that in the SONA there should be a catering of salary increase of academics.
The rolling blackouts have also taken their toll on society.
We want to know now in the State of the Nation, what is the state of Eskom and what are they going to do to fix the current state so that we get out of this perpetual load shedding. The other things that are dear to us in civil society is strengthening the criminal justice system and making sure that the recommendations from the State Capture Report are put into action.
The key word from the tripartite alliance partner, COSATU, is implementation.
We don't want new policies. We have policies. We have the Economic Reconstruction and Recovery Plan. It needs to be implemented. We have the Eskom Social Compact. Let that be implemented. And of course, we support the Lekgotla's decision for the president to declare a state of disaster to solve the issue of load shedding. What government is not going to afford is to continue to poison relations with public service unions.
The president will have to navigate many pressing issues at the State of the Nation address, but the message from unions and civil society alike is clear.
Less rhetoric, more believable action. Otherwise, this is going to be another SONA of empty promises or a lack of belief in those those promises or hollow commitments that they make. And that's not a good place for government to be in.
Aviwe Mtila, Johannesburg.